beginning of Season 9 in Trinity Competitive Racing. I am the Smeg, and alongside me for tonight, well, it's actually midday for me. God, I hate time zones, they are so annoying. But regardless, alongside me tonight is Casing Your Face. It's fantastic to have you here for the first race of the season.
I'm excited. I mean, I like driving in silver, but it's even more fun commentating it, so we'll see.
Oh, I get to play with all this new stuff with this most recent update. Oh, look at that track map. Okay. I've had some practice with this thing. It is such a helpful tool to have.
Oh,
you can see so much stuff with it. It's absolutely fantastic. As we begin the 18 minutes of qualifying, I think Fire Up Flow is the first driver out. This is the beginning, folks. 15 rounds, 3 different championships. This is going to be one hell of a season. Now, we were having a discussion prior to the race on who we think might have a good chance of winning this championship. And I believe it was P-Dog Peyton that you said has a really solid chance of this.
Yep, in my opinion, it's P-Dog Peyton. Unless, I don't know what happened in the offseason, I don't know who put in more effort than the other drivers, but P-Dog Peyton, before the offseason, had the most potential to me to be at the top, like, this season.
Well, from my experience, and this is only from my experience, from pre-season testing, D-Swish was incredibly quick. He was only one unfortunate mistake that he made in Hungary that resulted him in not winning, and Sir Charles ended up winning that race. And I believe that was his first ever race without using assists as well. So, yeah, I might rate Sir Charles in this as well, just basing it off pre-season testing. None of us truly have any idea of what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, we'll find out though. That's what I like about the season opener. You can see who's fast and who needs to put in a little more work, you know.
Alright, so Fire Up Flow is the first driver on a flying lap into turn 3, turn 4. We're here underneath the night sky at Bahrain International Circuit, one of the many Tilka-dromes we have in Formula 1 these days. But it's not one of the hated ones. Well,
oh no,
it's not too bad.
Well,
there's some bad bits about this circuit, but it's not too bad. A lot of people do enjoy this circuit. There are some very tricky sections on this circuit, particularly coming up to now turns 9 and 10. Very tricky braking zone, as Fire Up Flow demonstrates perfectly. So easy to lock up, so easy to make a mistake. And if you get a bad run, you ruin the straightaway between turn 10 and turn 11. It ruins it. You lose 2-3 tenths of a second. And then you've got the auto spin curb here at turn 12. If you touch that inside curb, you're going into the inside wall, 100% guaranteed. Coming through turn 4.
I did that in a race.
I've done it countless times. I hate that damn curb. I just touch it.
I hit it and went right out. I was sliding.
It's just a pixel of curb. That's all you need to touch, and into the inside wall you go. So Fire Up Flow will complete the first flying lap of Season 9, a 1 minute 32.6 on a set of hard compound tyres, which is obliterated by P-Dog Peyton.
Wow.
That's two.
Oh yeah.
That's 2.5 seconds. Oh, hang on. Log then sets a lap time of 1 minute 29.9 on a set of mediums.
And Kano with the 131.4, so P-Dog looks like to have pace on those hards.
So Breezy now jumps to the top of the table, a 1 minute 28.167. We've got yellow flags in Sector 2. It's just a slow car. That's the great thing about the mini-map. You can see stationary cars on the circuit. You can see yellow flags. You can also see when drivers invalidate their lap times as well. The circuit will turn red. If you're viewing the driver, the circuit will turn red.
That's good to know. That's helpful.
Yeah, so it tells you whether or not the driver has actually invalidated. Such a handy tool to have. It's one of the few things that Codemasters have actually done right. Oh,
Now, I also heard, I don't know who it was, I don't know the source, but they said that they were in a league race recently and the safety cars are more frequently. So maybe we'll see a safety car tonight.
I have seen a few more safety cars. They weren't as rare as they once were, but, and there is a but, I did have a league race here in Australia, and we had 3 massive accidents in
Oh,
Spain, all of them resulting in cars being DNF'd, and only 1 VSC. That was it.
huh,
So
that's weird.
it is better. Oh, there we go. I'm watching KGB Black Angel. He's on a flying lap, but
Nice.
the circuit is red. So it tells you that he's invalidated his lap time. So when he crosses the
Hmm,
start-finish line, there won't be a time put on the board. He has to go out and do another flying lap.
that is very helpful. I did not know that.
I didn't notice it either until 2 or 3 races uh, after using it for the first time as slow car. It's D-swish coming through turn 15.
Mhm.
I didn't notice it either until somebody on a stream pointed it out to me. I was like, oh, cool. I can actually use that
Yeah,
now.
I thought it just showed where everyone was. I didn't know if you were spectating the person, it showed that they didn't invalid lap.
Yeah, there you go.
So all the drivers, not all, 10 of the 15 have set laps, and it's to be fair, it's kind of spaced out a fair amount through each compound. Like 4 tenths on
Yeah.
the softs from the top 2. The mediums have 7 tenths, and the hards have like what? Only 2 tenths on the hards right now.
Hmm.
This closest one. So that's D Swish and P Dog Peyton. So
Let's have a looky here. Black Angel on his second flying lap, coming into sector 3, down the long straightaway into turn 14. Another tricky braking zone. 100-meter board using all of the circuit on the outside. Short shifts up into 4th, around turn 15. A little bit of a wobble. Won't cost him too much time though. He'll cross the start-finish line. A 1 minute 29.415. Puts him P5 at the moment. On a set of medium compound tyres as well. That's another thing we have to worry about with this circuit. It's the most notorious circuit for tyre
oh
wear,
yeah,
in my opinion. So what do you think
it
would
is.
be an ideal strategy for this
I'm
race?
I actually have no clue, to be fair. I haven't raced this track in a long stint since last season, so
Hmm.
I wouldn't know, but I would say it's probably good to start on the mediums. What do you think?
Yeah, with the new safety car update, they do come out more often, and there tends to be quite a big accident towards the start of the race as well, which will ruin the hard to medium strategy.
Mm,
So, oh, I think medium to hard is a sensible strategy, for sure. If you're towards the back, probably hards to mediums, I
oh
think.
yeah, yeah, I would do
Just
that.
just an alternate strategy. Still a one
And
stop, but it'll work.
and if you're fast on the hards, as D Swish is looking to be, it might be beneficial to start on the hards because he's in P6 on them.
Yeah,
And
1 minute
you know what I'm saying?
29.5.
Yeah,
Superb laps from him at the moment on 3 lap old hards. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, he's definitely getting what he wants out of those.
But as we cross over the 9 minute mark, at the moment, Breezy is still the fastest on a set of soft compound tyres for 1 minute
28.1. That
20.
looks to be a good time.
1 minute
I'm gonna compare
28.1.
that to last season.
I think there's still a bit more time to be found on this circuit. I think with the track evolution and with the increased amount of practice, we should be able to see a couple of drivers go down into the 27s. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
Oh, awfully wide. Coming through turn 7 into turn 8. Hasn't invalidated though. Oh, a lot of oversteer. Coming out of the hairpin into turn 9 and turn 10. Hard on the brakes, second gear. Full throttle on exit. DRS wide open. Let's see. Going through turn 11 and through notorious turn 12. Do not touch. Oh, awfully wide. He's going to lose a lot of time. Yep, he is a second down on his fastest lap. I'm sure he's going to bring it back into the pits. There is no way he's going to be finishing that lap. Let's see here.
Okay, so last season, the fastest time was in silver class was a 128.209.
So we've already beaten it.
Yeah, he's beat the fastest lap from the first season of silver. So it can't be too bad.
And I still think there's more time to be found too. I do believe there's more time to be found.
Yeah, I think there definitely is, because Chargers 1000, which is in golden now, I believe, he on medium tires said a 128.4. So compared to, or not gold tires, on medium tires. So he was 3/10 up on our the fastest medium tire lap last season.
Let's have a look here. I think this is definitely the driver to watch. Peyton on a set of medium compound tyres at the moment too. A lot of drivers opting to go onto the softs, to start on the softs. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. No, Peyton's coming in. Okay.
Oh, he's going in.
So he's going to wait till the end of the session, set another lap. Although we picked Peyton as a favourite, at the moment 2 drivers are quicker.
And Sector 3 right now, Kano Jalof was on a hot lap and extended his line because of another driver.
Oh dear.
So that messed him up.
That's Black Angel in the racing point. He's on an out lap,
sure
Kano on a flying lap.
Yeah. I think they might battle out this lap. I don't know what's happening.
Let's just see what happens. What does Connor do? He pulls off to the side.
Okay, so he just gave it. Okay.
But yes, I'm quite surprised how many drivers are opting to start on the softs to try and get better track position at the start, rather than being on the ideal
right?
Oh, it's pretty much like you can do a soft hard, but this track is so hard on the tyres. So easy to puncture. Got drivers travelling slowly on the pit straight. That explains the yellow flags.
The last season I was on the softs. I set a 28.8, I think. I think it's 28.805. So that's where the medium drivers are now. So
yeah, 4 of them. Dorian Alpha, Bill and Machine, and Peyton, all of them. Very close. A bit less than 0.4 of a second separate them.
Ultimate coming around the final turn to start his soft flying lap, if you want to spectate him on his.
Well, I'm just spectating Black Angel, and he is purple in Sector 1 and 2. I think we might see a 27 here, coming through the final corner. It's been very smooth from the Racing Point driver. Comes across the line. No. Not quite. A 28.6. Very odd. He was purple in the first 2 sectors. It's somehow P3. Very odd.
Yeah.
But it was Ultimate Gamers you were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm spectating him now.
In Sector 2, going up to the hard turn. The hardest turn, in my opinion.
Oh, it's such a tricky turn, especially without assists. If there's any drivers not using assists, and I think Ultimate Gamers might be one of them. Off to the back straight away. Into turn 11. Very nice from Gamers there, very nice line. Sector 2 yellows. That's D Swish, he's on an outlap. No need to worry about that. So Gamers has gone purple in Sector 2, but judging from what I've seen last lap, I think the game is lying to me. Coming into the final 2 corners on the circuit.
Yeah, I didn't get that, so I think the game's lying.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he
Gamer's
wants to
not.
keep his mediums lap. I don't know.
I have a feeling that he's not going to set any more laps in this session. And there's a reason for that. I think he wants to start P11, which is pretty much the ideal spot to start if you want a free strategy or free choice of tyre. I don't think he'll be coming out for the rest. I have a feeling he won't come out for the rest of the session.
What was Lando Mando doing? He just randomly just turned left and went right off the track and then came back on. Okay. I have no clue.
Very odd. But now we see pretty much all but 3 drivers are on the soft compound tyre. All but 3. Very odd. You do not want to start on the softs. Dorian Alpha is the only driver in the top 10 currently on the mediums, and he still hasn't come out. So he's going to stay in the pits. I think that's his session done. So this is going to be the battle for pole position. We've got Breezy, Sinister Owl, Log, Black Angel, all of them on flying laps. And who's the first? It appears to be Log. Red Bull driver coming into sector 3, but he's not necessarily invalidated, but he must have made a mistake somewhere on the circuit. 0 ERS and 4 seconds down. Let's see what Black Angel can do. Oh, he must have had a similar fate, perhaps? It must be.
He's 4/10 up. Someone's coming up behind him, though. Who's that?
That's Bill Machine, I think.
No, it's D-Swish.
D-Swish.
Going up in
my
the P2
goodness
on the
me!
medium.
Wait, what? A 1 minute 28.2 on a set of mediums. Incredible time. And
that's
the
good lap.
First driver into the 27s, a 1 minute 27.9 from Breezy, and he retires. He's happy with that. At the moment,
I'd be too.
At the moment, he is pole position. And I think Sinister Owl is done for the session. It seems. Same with Log. So they've had enough.
Yeah, they don't have enough time. Yeah. So right now it seems like our top 4 has all set their final laps. Top 5, top 6 is going around the last straightaway right now.
But the positions aren't finished yet. We got a quick Brit. No, it's Sir Charles. He's 3/10 up on his time. This is going to be a mega lap, I think. Coming up to the line, 26, 27, 28 flat. Puts in P2.
Wow, yeah. See?
So we're not quite done yet. Peyton, he's on the flying lap as well. And Bill and
Who
Machine.
do you think's going to be the top 3 this race? Give me your projected top 3.
Well, I think D-Swish, unless he makes a mistake, is definitely going to be up there. He's on the ideal strategy. If anything, I think he's going to win this race. Bill and Machine crosses the line and goes pole! A 1 minute 27.925. And there's absolutely nothing between first and second.
Oh yeah, there's nothing there.
That is...
Now we got
and Peyton's half a second up. Peyton is half a second up. Crosses the line at 28.7. He lost a fair bit of time.
And then our final driver's Ultimate Gamers coming around the finish line right now too. P4.
P4. 1 minute 28.198.
That is qualifying. So that's the positions. We got Bill and Machine getting the first pole of TCR Season 9.
By bugger all, by 8 thousandths of a second.
Oh, yeah. That's close racing, though. That's what we want.
That is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
8 thousandths.
We should probably check the comments. I kind of forgot.
Oh, I've been trying to look at the comments, but then something happens, and I have to look back. So, Bill and Machine takes pole position for the first race of Season 9 by 8 thousandths of a second to Breezy. Sir Charles starts in P3, and he's American. I thought he was English. Oh, jeez. He's actually American, my bad. Ultimate Gamers P4, D-Swish P5, and ideally placed as well. Sinister Owl P6, Log P7, Black Angel P8, Peyton P9, Dorian Alpha P10, Lando Mando, Ben Swerven, Connor, Dolphin Chaser, and Fire Up Flow round out positions 11 through to 15. Now, I've been told...
in the comments, we got some different picks for our top 3. We got Theft Clues saying P-Dog P1, Lando P2, Bray P3. We got Chad Sellers saying D-Swish P1, Sir Charles P2, Ultimate Gamers P3. So, I mean, we have a couple different...
Yeah, like I said before, D-Swish is ideally placed for this race, for sure, on the ideal strategy, and pretty much everyone else around him, except for Dorian Alpha, is on the soft compound tyre, which means they either have to really stretch the tyres, which is difficult to do around this track, or it's a two-stop. And the pit lane it's a fairly long one here at Bahrain, so yeah, it's not good for the people starting on the softs as we now begin the formation lap. Okay.
Oh, it even shows what sectors are yellow and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really helpful. Unbelievably helpful. So.
We have Airborne Tiger saying he just wants all involved to have fun. So sentimental.
Well, I can assure you we are going to have a lot of fun. 29 laps of this place is going to be chaotic, and 15 drivers is a very, very good grid. So, the highest placed driver on the medium compound is D-Swish in P5, then Dorian Alpha in P10 on the mediums. And the drivers behind Lando Mando, Ben Swerven, Kono, and Fire Up Flow have all decided to start on the medium compound tyre. Dolphin, however, electing to start on the softs. Okay. If it works, it works. So, but it's not... I wouldn't want to start on the softs.
I wouldn't either. It's too much work.
No, yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
You could just start on the mediums, go onto the hards, and have no problem. But now on the softs, you have to worry about conserving your tires to make it to where the hards are. Or you can do the two-stop, which I don't think really is worth it.
No, But with the recent update, with the safety cars, it might work. It might. Who knows? Maybe. There might be a safety car within the first 6 laps. Who knows?
And they might be hoping for that. So we'll just have to see what plays out. But D-Swish is definitely set up perfectly, I think. Right in the middle of all the soft guys. And then P10 is the next medium. So he's got a good, 5 spots on the next guy on mediums.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, the drivers are lining up on the grid in their respective grid slots. This is it. It's time to start off Season 9 with a bang. All the drivers are lined up. Codemasters taking their damn time with saving the game. Come on. Here we go. Just going to take an onboard view just to see the light. Here we go. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go here at Bahrain, and it's time to begin Season 9. Billy Machine seems to have gotten a brilliant start, but Breezy, he's going to have a look down the inside. Can he do it? Not quite. Is he going to hang it in there? No, he isn't. So Billy Machine leads the way. Going to have a quick look back at the... Nobody wrecked.
No contact that I saw in the whole field. So
that is very well conducted by everyone.
I think everyone kept their wings. Yeah.
That is absolutely superb. So
clean racing.
As I say that, Fire Up Flow.
Fire Up Flow going
spinning
around.
At turn 4. Just going to have a switch it to position.
Law going up the inside of Dorian Alpha. A little bit of contact made, but none to slow either driver down as they're going side by side right now. I
Here we
think
go.
Dorian Alpha might stay out in front a little bit.
Peyton's going to have a look down the inside. He's going to take 2 in 1. What a move by the Mercedes driver. On the hardest turn on the circuit, he overtakes 2 drivers at once. And Black Angel, he's going to have a look down the inside as well. Oh, and the Red Bull goes wide. That's Log going horribly wide through turn 11. What a move by Peyton.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and that's a Red Bull. It's Ben swerving, spun round. Exit of turn 11.
That whole wing, yeah.
All right.
Oh, we got Black Angel.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Getting it. Yep, Kano Jaloff sitting right behind Black Angel. Looks like he's going to go down the inside of him.
Oh, not quite.
Oof.
And he gets the job done. Fantastic move from the Mercedes driver. All right, so lap 1 completed. Bill and Machine leads the way by half a second to Breezy. Sir Charles in P3, Ultimate Gamers P4, D-Swish on the mediums, remember. P5, ideally placed at the moment. Sinister out, P6. Peyton, after making that superb move at turn 10, is up into P7, up 2 positions. Dorian Alpha also up 2 positions. But the biggest winner off lap 1 is Kono. In the other Mercedes-Benz, up 4 places respectively. Black Angel down 2. Lando Mando in P11. The biggest loser by far and away is Log, down 5 positions. As Kono and Black Angel aren't done yet, the battle for P9 continues. Oh my goodness me. Alright, Sector 2 yellows, and that's Log. Log has spun round at turn 8.
Oh, Black Angel and Kono Jaloff going wide. Ooh. That gives Lando Mando a chance to gain right back the time that he lost. And now Kono is sitting behind Black Angel.
Okay, time to put it back on the tyres. Oh my goodness me, what a start. Alright, let's have a look at the leaders. Look at the train. Oh my goodness me. First to third are all within a second of each other. Then it goes down to Ultimate Gamers, D-Swish, Sinister Out and Peyton. They're all in this train for P4.
Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Ooh, Kano taps the rear end of Black Angel, but Black Angel is good into keeping it under control.
Thank goodness it didn't result in any major incident between the two. It was just light contact. But Kano, is he going to have a look down the inside? No, he won't. He'll slot back in behind.
He's trying to play patient, but... Oh, Black Angel getting loose there.
Alright, back up to the leaders. We do have a battle for P1. Bill and Machine and Breezy on the soft compound tyre, coming through Sector 2 into Turn 8. Sir Charles just in behind in P3. He's pulled away from Ultimate Gamers. Now I suspect about lap 5, maybe lap 6, we'll start seeing D-Swish gain a lot of time over these guys.
Oh yeah.
The softs are going
I think he's just cruising right now, to be fair.
Yeah,
because
100%.
Ultimate Gamers only has 20% ERS, he has 65. Well, nearly. So, I think he's just cruising.
Oh! Sir Charles! Sir Charles has spun at turn 12!
No,
He's dropping down the order like a stone in water! P10, P11, P12, oh my goodness. Sir Charles disqualified from the session from driving the wrong way. Oh, Codemasters.
No, Sir Charles.
It is... Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me.
No, he was up there.
Oh, that is so unfortunate to see.
It is.
It's turn 12. It takes... such a difficult corner. So easy to spin. Oh, and he leaves the session. He's absolutely filthy with himself.
Oh, I would be so mad.
Oh.
He was definitely up there in a good position. He had a chance.
Alright, so the battle for the lead continues.
Now, right now, though, if you want to check this out, there's a battle for third,
oh my
and
goodness
fifth.
me! So D-Swish has made the overtake. Sinister Owl and Ultimate Gamers go into each other through turn 8. And around the outside of turn... Oh, contact and spins!
No.
Oh, half spins and recovers!
But Dorian Alpha now behind Sinister Owl, looking to make the position on him.
Yes, a big winner is the Renault driver, the Frenchman, quite fittingly in the Renault, has made up quite a number of places and taking advantage of this situation. Oh, but Sinister Al and Ultimate Gamers making contact through turn 10, almost resulting in a big incident.
Yeah. I don't think Ultimate Gamer has got much damage on his front wing. Looks like he still has it all intact a bit, so...
Yeah, it does look like it. Same with Sinister Al, who went up into the back of Ultimate Gamers through turn 8. Very lucky not to get damaged. Let's just have a quick look at the position changes. Peyton up 5 places from the start, and Dorian makes a move Alpha, down the inside into turn 1 and gets the job done. And I don't think Sinister can make too much of a assault back at Dorian.
He does have DRS, but so does Dorian, so...
Yeah, and the softs are starting to drop off. Oh, Dorian goes horribly wide at turn 4.
Well, Sinister got it back.
There we go. I was just about to say the soft compound tyres will be starting to drop off in grip. But, oh my... As Ben Swerven, a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. This circuit, it's not too bad when it comes to warnings, but there's one particular corner, turn 2 and turn 3. If you cut them, it's a 10-second time penalty. So, don't cut them. Just, you really don't want... It's like Spa's bus stop chicane as Log spins once more at turn 3. If you cut it, it's a 10-second time penalty.
Well, okay. So what I'm wondering... Oh, no, that's just Log. Okay.
Log, yeah.
No, it's Ben.
Oh, Ben Swerven, rather.
Yeah. So what I'm wondering is, wasn't Bill and Machine in the lead? Did Breezy pass him, or what happened?
Oh my goodness. How have we
missed
looks like
Bill's going for a move, though.
So yeah,
maybe
Breezy made a move and Bill and Machine, 100%. For the lead of the race. As Black Angel comes into the pits, already lap 5 onto lap 6, and he's going onto the soft, so he's definitely doing a 2-stop.
2-stopping, yeah. How many laps can the hards go on this track, though?
You'd be pushing 22, I think, is the limit.
So they gotta get about 7 or 8 laps out of softs.
Yeah, and that's a stretch.
And the medium guys are probably gonna take what, 12? How many?
About 12. Yeah, 12 sounds about right.
I was thinking 12. So Bill's gonna get DRS down the straightaway. They both have plenty of ERS, but it's just not enough.
Yeah, you can't really make any sort of overtake into turn 11. It's not that kind of corner where you can just send it down the inside.
Oh,
like turn.
Oh, he's going down the inside.
Breezy. Understand? Oh,
a little bit of contact made, but they're side by side.
Here we go. Drag race down the straight into turn 14.
It looks like Bill's getting on front.
Well, they're still side by. Who gets DRS? Probably neither of them do. Who gets it? No, it's Breezy. Breezy gets DRS. Oh, they're both in
now.
Neither of them speed as well.
Very impressive battle, I do have to say. Clean, fun racing.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But now we have D Swish into the lead for the first time this race. On the medium tires.
And he's going to be start pulling away for sure. Peyton and Sinister Al, they're on the soft compound tyres. Then it's Dorian Alpha, Frenchman in the Renault in P4, the next of the medium runners. Then it's 6 seconds back to Cono, and a further 5 seconds back to Lando Mando, who's currently fighting with Dolphin Chaser, coming into the fast corners. Turn 5, 6, 7.
Oh, Lando Mando getting loose.
Very loose from the Alpha driver. Dolphin right in behind.
What I think is cool is Breezy and Billin are still right behind. Like, Breezy is still right behind Billin after the pit stop. So, we may see another battle brewing up here whenever the tires get broken.
And they're definitely doing a 2-stop as well. They're on the medium compound tires. They are not going to make it. Unless it's a glitch. I'll just check lap data. Billin on the mediums, Breezy on the mediums. So they're definitely
so-
doing 2 stops.
Mhm.
Going into turn 13. So
Now,
this
will
is...
Fire Up Flow just let them by, or is he gonna challenge Billin and then give
Well,
Breezy just?
it is technically for position, so he has every right to, although he is on alternate strategies. The more he holds them up, the higher the chance that he can actually stay in front of them towards the end of the race.
Yeah.
But
So
with
Billin's
no
going around Fire Up
DRS,
Flow, and I think Breezy's going down the inside of him, so he just stood no chance compared to their DRS.
alright, so Peyton and Sinister Owl come in as well, and they're both on the softs. So they're definitely doing a 2-stop as well.
Now, why would you... is Breezy and Billin... Oh! He's going for a move. Breezy's on the inside of Billin.
Here we go. The battle provisionally for the lead. Coming through.
Yeah, I think...
Will he have a look down the inside into turn 8? No, he won't. He'll just sit in behind. Into turn 9. We've seen a couple of moves here. He's not going to... No, he's going to sit in behind. Oh, but Billin gets a horrendous
maybe on
run.
the exit.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of lag.
Damn it, Codemasters. How dare you trick us like that?
Oh, I thought he was going to go up the inside there, too. I think Breezy might just be trying to pressure him as of now.
Wouldn't be such a bad idea, but they're both on equal ERS as well, relatively equal.
Now, is this the 2 that started 1-2?
Yes. So this is battle for the lead, more or less.
Well, did they start position 1-2? Because the person who set pole in second place were nearly the same speed in qualifying, so that would only make sense.
Yeah,
because
these
they're
are
nearly the same speed.
These are 1-2. As Dolphin Chaser now comes in, the last of the soft runners from the start of the Grand Prix. Now he's gone a few laps long, and he's going on to the hard, so he's going to try and 1-stop this. Held in the pitch for a little bit. He must have released the clutch.
Down the inside, Breezy goes.
Ooh.
Oh, contact! Breezy's around. Breezy is around.
Oh no!
He saved it. But Villain, yeah.
Oh no!
Breezy went up the inside, and I couldn't tell, he either went out a little bit and tapped the side of Billin, or Billin came in because
the spin.
The front left.
Black Angel. And completely destroyed the front wing and virtual safety car to go along with it.
So
bit of an
I
unnecessary
don't really understand
VSC,
virtual safety cars. So does it bring the field closer, or do they say the same speed?
They say they have to manage to a delta, so there's certain speed they have to manage to, and they're trying to keep the same gaps. Oh, and gets a drive. Did I just see a drive-through penalty?
Yeah, and a 5 second and a 3 second.
Yeah, bugger off, Tal. What are you doing in here? I just saw a drive-through come up, but I don't know who got it.
I don't know how he got one. Yeah, it was Black Angel that got the drive-through.
What was it for? Drive-through penalty. Speeding under virtual safety car.
Oh,
okay.
Come on.
Yep. So. Oh,
Dorian pitting though.
Okay. So this is a gamble from the Frenchman.
Along with Lando Mando, yeah.
19
But they're
laps.
back green flag. Yeah, but they're back green flag now.
We got quite a number of drivers in. So Fire Up Flow as well. It is definitely achievable. And Black Angel, of course, coming in with that completely destroyed front wing.
Now, does it let him pit this time and have him do the drive-through next, or does he have to do the drive-through now?
He has to do...
It lets him pit.
It
lets him pit.
So it lets him pit, but he'll have to come back in again to serve the drive-through. Onto the hard.
Now, P-Dog, though. P-Dog right behind Breezy and Billin, so P-Dog, after going also softs, has caught up like 3 seconds on the driver's head.
Let's see what he can do. P-Dog on the softer compound. He has to do something quickly because those softs will.
He needs to pass Breezy and Billin and make a reasonable gap to him to make up for the
100%.
softs.
This appears to be the only battle going on, I think. And it's a battle
I think
for
down to
P3.
the main strike, Billin might have a problem because he won't have DRS in both of
For the race, Sinister Al decides to go quicker. A 1 minute 31.4. Peyton not quite close enough, but you can see it now. All bunched up. Positions 3, 4,
Oh yeah,
and 5.
they're all getting close. Yeah.
Here we go. Second DRS zone. What can Peyton do? Will he dart to the right and have a look down the inside?
He's thinking about it. Oh, no.
He definitely thought about it.
Breezy going a little wide, I thought.
Coming through the S's now. Very tricky set of corners into turn 8. Just see there, Billen just getting a very good run out of turn 7. And he's built up a small gap over Breezy. Just a small one. Through turn 10.
Now, Breezy is only 5 tenths. He gained 2 tenths since the front straightaway, so we might see him. No, he just can't get.
Can't quite get close enough.
Yeah.
See what he
Now
can
they
do.
are pulling away from P-Dog Peyton again.
Into turn 13 they go, and you're absolutely right. Gap now opens up to about 7 tenths. What can Breezy do? He's a lot closer than what he's been on previous attempts. Into turn 14 and the small kink of 15.
Better exit than Billin right there.
Billin.
Oh yeah.
Will he start? He has to start weaving. Surely he would have to start weaving all over the circuit, and there he goes. Trying to break the slipstream. D-switches in the pits from the lead. So he's
down the inside.
Oh,
Breezy
but
down
does
the
he
inside.
overshoot? No, he doesn't. Very good move from the Ferrari driver.
Yeah. Oh, but Blinn is going back for another move.
He's definitely going to have a look down the inside. Oh, but Breezy still has DRS. So Billen wasn't able to launch any sort of counter-attack. That's very unfortunate for the Toro Rosso driver. Would have been very cool to see what Billen could have done with that DRS, but fortunately for him, Breezy still had it. But now
So
Peyton.
someone in the comments yelling at me and telling me it's Blinn. It's not Billin, it's Blinn. So I guess we've been saying it wrong.
I suppose so. There is no
guess.
I between the B and the L.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know why I was saying Billin, but it's Blinn.
Blinn.
So we'll correct ourselves, guys.
Yeah, there is a little bit of lag here and there on the circuit. It should be all right. Hopefully the drivers aren't like this isn't what the drivers are seeing.
Yeah.
I hope.
That'd
Because
be
that's the
unfortunate.
last thing you want to see. It is a driver jumping all over the circuit. It makes it.
We have had a couple drivers in TCR have that problem, and it is not fun to race with.
So Blinn machine has DRS, and he is well behind Breezy. Will he have a look?
Oh
He'll
yeah,
have a
he's
look
going
down
for
the
move.
inside. Breezy not putting up much of a defense, but Peyton, what can he do?
P-Dog Peyton though. Yeah.
Whoa, he's still going to sit in behind. They're side by side through turn 2. Not a great amount of space given. Side by
Oh, they're
side.
still side by side.
What can Peyton do? Oh,
But
Peyton.
Peyton now going around the outside. Backs
Can he
out.
get the job done? No, he won't, but he'll get the switch back. And with the softer tyres, he's got better grip, but he has a bit. He makes a small mistake. Just lining it up on exit. Ben Swerven is into the pits as well, but I want to keep watching this battle.
Yeah, I know.
Let's not forget Sinister Al in all this. He's just watching this. About a second back, he's now almost within DRS range. I'm actually going to ride on board with Sinister. Grab the popcorn out, fellas. This is what he would be seeing. What a show. So, I'm still quite surprised. Kono hasn't pitted yet. He's
Blinn
still
and
out.
Breezy just love to switch each other positions.
Yeah, and
So,
because of that, they're keeping
12
Peyton
laps.
within DRS. So if they keep fighting, Peyton's going to what?
because every time they seem to get a reasonable gap on Peyton, they start battling and Peyton just gets it right back.
Yeah.
Along with Sinister now getting all that time back. So
And here comes
it's costing
Kono.
them definitely.
So Kono into the pits, onto
Oh,
the hard
Blinn, sorry, going down the inside.
And will Peyton... Oh, ghosting. Oh dear. Ghosting still. Alright, side by side. Peyton, what a seat. Machine will have a look down the inside.
Oh,
Oh,
he's...
oh, and
Oh, he
Payton
just cannot get
again
the
making the
traction
same
off.
mistake. This is the battle for the lead, people. It's a four-way battle for the lead. Sinister Al's going to get involved in this. These guys have still got one stop left to make. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look how close D-Swish is to the top four, and these guys have to make another stop.
Oh, yeah, he's just been cruising at the front. Well, maybe not the front, but he's just been cruising.
He's got a 2-second gap back to Dorian Alpha. This might actually be the proper battle for the lead if Dorian can make any sort of assault on D-Swish.
Time, yeah.
I mean, we've only crossed the halfway mark. We've only crossed the halfway mark, and we got a four-way battle.
It doesn't even feel like it.
Oh my goodness me. We've still got a lot more racing to go through. Oh my goodness. What a start to a season. So, does Payton come in? Do either of them come in? No, they don't. They're going to stay out another lap.
Breezy now catching back up to Blinn. He's going to go down the inside again. We're going round 3
side by side once more. Very respectful between these two.
Yeah.
Blinn.
Breezy just sitting again.
What will he do down the inside?
He's going to go back down the inside.
Oh, very respectful racing. Very, very respectful.
Oh, yes. Now, P-Dog, though...
He just brings himself back into this. These two keep fighting, and here comes the Mercedes.
Oh, a little tap.
I hope that was just lag.
Now, Sinister only 3/10 behind P-Dog Payton, though. So, it's only...
Oh, front
wing.
end,
I saw wing.
It was Breezy. Breezy's missing an end plate. He is missing an end plate. That's...
So now P-Dog's now going around the outside of Breezy.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, was there contact? I don't think there was, but oh, that was awfully close.
Breezy letting his teammate by. Very respectful.
Oh,
I think Blinn might be pulling away now. Breezy was the only thing keeping P-Dog and Sinister
100%
right in there. Yeah.
And that will ruin Breezy's shot.
Now, are the Ferraris going to double stack this lap? Because no,
Sinister's not coming in. Again. Breezy is. Oh, speeding? Yep, there we go. Yeah. I thought he was coming in too quick. That will rub salt into the wound. A 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I have done that a couple of times here at Bahrain. You just have to miss it by a meter. And the game just punishes you.
Which is, it's fair to do, because you are breaking the rules.
100%.
But now, P-Dog still, though, only 4/10 off Blinn, and another 4/10 off his Sinister Owl, so our podium is still staying reasonably close, but D-Swish only 4 seconds back to the leader.
Well, as these guys have been battling, he's been actually gaining time. It was about 4.5 seconds last lap. It's now down to 4. So I don't see Sinister Owl, Payton, or Machine mounting an assault for the win here. I think D-Swish is going to take this. Unless, of course, Dorian can find something.
He's got to... But Dorian is 2 laps older on the hard tires, which... do the hards even out on any lap, or are they already pretty much even?
It's pretty much even until you hit, I imagine, about the lap 18 to 19 mark. Then they drop off a cliff, from what I can remember.
Oh, P-Dog going in the pits and Sinister Owl. So,
alright.
Blinn and then D-Swish is our top 2 right now.
Now, what will Blinn do, I wonder? Will he go on to the softs? Will he attempt to drag out the mediums and go onto the softs? Or will he just put on another set of mediums?
Yeah. So he would have to take the mediums to lap 20, what? 21, probably 22?
Yeah. So another 5
laps. 4
laps.
more, that's 14. Yeah, 15 laps on him.
It's achievable.
Jaloff did 12 or 13, so It's definitely a stretch.
As Log comes into
But
the pit lane as well from P12.
hmm
Been a very poor race for both Red Bull drivers. Currently
oh, Lando
P12
Mando
and
though
P12.
and Dolphin Chaser, both on the hard tires. Oh, okay. My
Ooh.
game is lagging with them, so I don't know what's up. But Lando
Alright.
down the inside for my screen.
Yep, 100%. But he gets a very
Oh,
poor
and
run.
oh yeah.
Dorian Alpha, a 3-second time penalty for Dorian Alpha for multiple warnings.
Oh my
It's
god.
definitely going to play a part
Okay, I
now.
cannot spectate these two. Lagging.
Not too bad for me. Oh, as Dolphin Chaser locks up into turn 9. Turn 10 rather, not turn 9, turn 10.
Man, just 6 seconds is all T-Swish has to blend, and then
Sector 2 yellows, it's a Red Bull.
that's one of the, yeah, I think I was Ben
Swervin.
Swervin. It was. So now his teammate Log, he'll probably let Log by.
Yep, there he goes.
Yeah.
Up into P12.
They're both outside the points though, so the Rebels need to figure something out to get in the points.
Change in position between the Benz
Oh, Payton
drivers.
going down the inside of Kano, or around him.
Maybe a bit of team orders from the Mercedes garage. How many times have you heard that in 2019? Cono, it's James, let Payton by. Let's see. Appears to be the only battle is between Lando Mando and Dolphin Chaser. As Lando Mando has a look down the inside into turn 4, now I'm starting to lag with this battle as well. The jump. Oh, and Mando gets on the throttle way too early again, coming out of turn 4. Gets a horrendous run. But gets a very good run. Oh, okay. Okay, the Lando Mando went into Dolphin Chaser.
Yeah,
As if he was ghosting.
I haven't really been watching this.
And
oh,
he's
yeah,
still
he's going through him
ghosting.
again.
What the...
Okay, so I'm just going to switch off that battle to...
Yep,
is there any
same.
more?
I don't know what's real. I don't...
Yeah.
It looks like Mando is literally driving... Oh, contact! Oh my goodness me. Side-by-side contact on the pit straight. Back straight, rather. Almost puts both drivers out of the race. My goodness me. Oh, it's still lagging. Okay. As Payton sets the fastest lap of the race. 1 minute 30.738. As Sinister Al has a look down the inside of Cono into turn 1. Can Cono get the switchback? No, he won't. Sinister gains the position. Into P5 he goes. And it looks like Blinn is going to stretch this as well. As Ultimate Gamers comes into the pits. Onto the hard compound tyre. With 11 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't think you can take softs 11.
Surely he would have another set of mediums.
Yeah, he could have taken mediums 11 laps.
I think Alpha has screwed him over a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know if he meant to go on hards, but I definitely wouldn't have if I didn't have to.
And the man who had been fighting for the lead all race, who got pole position, now in 14th. Breezy in the Ferrari.
He's pitting again?
Yeah, he pit again onto a set of mediums. Not much he can do though. He's not in a point scoring position, so he cannot score an extra point for fastest lap. So very unfortunate. The battle for P7, the lag fest, that is the battle for P7. Lando Mando and Dolphin Chaser continuing to fight and bringing fire up flow into this as well. But Blinn's still running on those mediums. He is on the mediums, right? Yes. He's got glitched softs on him at the moment. The leaderboard is saying he's on mediums, and the lap data is telling me he's on mediums. So.
Yeah, he's on mediums. For me, it shows mediums. You're talking about the leader. Wait, who are you talking about?
Yeah, Blinn Machine.
Okay, yeah.
Because on my screen, he's got the glitched compound. He's on the softs, but the leaderboard and lap data is telling me he's on the mediums.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay. These two are still going at it for P7. Dolphin Chaser and Lando Mando. But it appears that Mando has lost a lot of pace. Both of them are very low on ERS.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh. This battle is Battle of the Lag Fest, I see.
It is so intense that Codemasters can't even keep them in the same... It's getting excited. The game is getting so excited by this battle. As Blinn comes into the pits. Here we go.
Blinn into the pits.
Onto the softs.
What's he putting on? Softs.
There we go.
He's gonna take softs 8 laps. So he's gotta be easy on them. He can't go crazy on them.
100%. He's got to take
P-Dog's
care
not
of
even gonna get close, I don't think. Actually.
Sector 2 yellows. That
P-Dog
is
passes
a...
him.
That... Oh!
P-Dog
A
passes
Red
him.
Bull and a racing point. Where on earth is that? That's turn 8 into turn 9. Both of them spun round. Doesn't appear to be any damage, except for on the Red Bull. Front wing damage. Ooh, really.
I think we have another battle going on. P-Dog Peyton and Blinn. Blinn on the fresh softs, then P-Dog on the 4-lap old mediums.
I wonder what Peyton can do. This will be a real test of his defensive driving. Blinn on those supremely softer and fresher tyres. Oh, but locks up into turn 10. Locks up the rears and spins the car around.
Dang it.
That's let Peyton off the hook a little bit. Just a little bit, though. It's about
only
half
1
a lap.
second, so it's still doable.
Yeah. So Blinn very much in a position where he can find the final podium position. And it appears it's now the only battle. As Lando Mando comes into the pits. He's on fresh softs. So he's given up on the battle for P7.
Yeah.
And electing to do a 2-stop. Interesting.
He does
call.
have DRS. Denister only 1 second off, nearly a little over Blinn, though.
Oh, but gets a horrendous run through turn 1. Very wide, missing the apex. And gets a horrendous run through turn 2 and 3 because of that. And opens the gap back up to 8/10. But Blinn has got a lot of time up his sleeve. He's got
Now, the
7
only
and a
problem
bit
is,
laps to go.
I don't know if Blinn is really going all out, because hopefully he realizes that he needs to conserve his tires. I hope he realizes he doesn't need to go all out.
I think he does know that. I'm looking at how he's managing his ERS, and he's been incredibly conservative. He's up to 90%. Peyton is barely managing 20 at the moment. So I think Blinn, he's just saving up his ERS, saving up fuel, saving up his tyres, because I don't think he can mount an assault to P2 or P1. They're a bit too far ahead. So I think he's just preparing himself.
Yeah, he's getting close. And, oh, yeah, Blinn's going to get this pass easily. Blinn has 90% ERS, P-Dog with 19.
Yeah.
I think P-Dog's been going all out, and Blinn hasn't.
But into overtake mode, here we go.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
It's a textbook DRS overtake. It's plain and simple. Blinn moves himself into the podium positions.
Yeah. Now, Dorian's still about 3 seconds off D-Swish, which he has been for the longest time. So I think, unless D-Swish really does something wrong, I think we might have our first race winner for Season 9. Don't give him the commentator's curse, but...
Yeah, we should keep our mouth shut, just in case.
We're gonna curse him. He's gonna go around this lap. He's gonna do a lap.
Oh dear, I don't want to see that happening. These two, they pulled it off in qualifying in the top 10 on the mediums, and it's just a perfect demonstration of the strategy that you have to use at this place. At the moment,
you have to know the strategy at least.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a few drivers did properly.
I mean, if we look at the position changes D-Swish up 4, and Dorian, at the moment, driver of the day, up 8 positions from P10
Oh, wow.
all the way up to P2.
That's
An
good.
astonishing drive from the Frenchman.
Now, question is, do you think Blinn could gain 8 seconds? He's already gained 3/10 in like a little bit.
Well, as he sets the fastest lap of the race at 1 minute 30.1, he can do it, but it's not just a matter of catching him, he has to overtake him as well. And on those, and because he was pushing so hard, the tyres are going to be completely destroyed. So
now here's something interesting. Blinn has 2 warnings, okay? Dorian Alpha has a penalty and a warning. So Dorian has a penalty.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, of course. 3
Is
seconds.
it 3 seconds?
Yes, 3 seconds
so
next to his
Blinn
name.
only has to get 3 seconds in to Dorian Alpha unless he gets another warning, which is a penalty.
I've forgotten about that. You are absolutely right. Dorian has 3 seconds next to his name due to multiple warnings, and I bet he got one for that as well. He absolutely cut turn 11 there. So if Blinn can make up 3 seconds within the next, when he crosses the finish line, there'll be 5 laps to go.
That's doable. I really do think that's doable.
But Blinn also can't make a
up
mistake.
Now D-Swish only has 1 warning, I believe. He does. D-Swish only with 1 warning. So D-Swish, I don't think is going to have problem with penalties. So
have a look at that.
Blinn either needs to gain 3 seconds, or he could get a penalty himself because he has 2 warnings. So he needs to be careful to not overdo his work. Along with P-Dog Peyton has 2 warnings and no penalty. So safety car. Safety car.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me.
Really DNF'd.
Wait, did he just voluntarily retire? I think he did.
I think he might have for Sinister Owl. I think he might have.
Let's see. Toro Rosso. Where are
Dorian Alpha with the drive-through penalty.
Speeding under... Oh my goodness me.
No, Dorian.
Oh my goodness me.
Dorian, dude.
Dorian Alpha, speeding under safety car conditions, receives a drive-through penalty. Oh, the commentator's curse has struck. I was complimenting him on what a superb drive it has been. But virtuals, oh my goodness me.
Dorian,
speeding under safety car. Black Angel, a drive-through penalty. That's the second one he's got.
The speed limit, guys.
That's the second one he's got this race. He sped under virtual safety car. Now he's sped under the safety car. Okay, everyone watching this now, strap yourselves in, because this is going to get intense.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's going to go on softs. Everyone is going to go on softs.
Do you think that the top 2 will pit?
Severe collision? Oh my goodness. I think they have to. Surely they would have to. I mean, Blinn is on softs, so here they come. Will Blinn opt to go on the softs?
Blinn's gonna get the lead.
He's thinking about it.
And Dorian will have to go around him. Yeah,
what about Peyton? Peyton comes in.
Stays out.
Sinister stays out. That's an interesting call from the Ferrari driver. But yes, everyone watching this
is gonna come out P3. So he only has to pass 2 people.
Okay, this is gonna get good. We're gonna have
ultimate
speeding under
P11,
oh my goodness me.
3 speeding under virtual safety under safety
just
car.
Normal safety car. Yeah, that's. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh yeah, D-Swish, they're all gonna be bunched up.
Yeah.
With like 3 laps to go. This is gonna get crazy.
This is gonna get nuts. What a way to start off season 9 with a 3-lap shootout. This is it.
This is gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Breezy, I feel sorry for you, but thank you very much for shaking things up. This is gonna be one hell of an inning. Did he voluntarily retire, or did he have an incident?
I don't know. That's why I wanted to see if he was talking about it anywhere, but I don't see him Speaking of the results that happened.
Now, is anyone a lap down? I don't think so. So when the field bunches up, everyone is on the lead lap. Which means everyone, I think...
I don't know if... Well, are they going to bunch the whole field up, or do they just do
Yeah,
until
I
the
think
slap's
they
over?
will. I genuinely think... no, interval to leader. So only Swerven. Ben Schwerven is the only driver a lap down. So when the field bunches up, which it will, I have a feeling everyone here is going to have some sort of chance of winning, potentially. I might be wrong.
Chad Sellers in the comments saying Ferrari team orders, saying that he thinks Ferrari ordered that to happen. Sinister said to do it, you think?
Oh.
But Sinister's on the 10-lap old medium, so I don't see how that's beneficial to him. I think D-Swish is still in the position to win this.
100%.
1 lap softs. They're not even really 1 lap. They're pretty much 0. He's just cruising. But Blinn has had the pace all night. Blinn and Breezy have had the pace.
Alright, so I think the safety car will come in this lap, I think. I might be wrong about that. Because I had a race in Spain where the safety car actually waited for the entire field to bunch up. We might actually finish on the safety car, I'm not sure.
Oh wow, that might end the race.
Which will result in Blinn.
That might.
Case, this was the Grande Strategia from Ferrari.
D-Swish just hit Sinister Owl.
Any damage?
No damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
But he just hit the back of him.
Alright, we just have to pay
attention.
attention.
Yeah, we might finish.
When we cross Sector 3, if the safety car's lights go out, we'll be underway for the final 2 laps. If not...
Uh-oh, that's not good. Blinn for me is lagging really bad.
Yeah, I can see that too. He is jumping all over the place.
He turned on his lag switch.
Oh my goodness.
He said I gotta win this somehow.
It's just a warning. It's just telling everyone behind him, try and overtake me. You don't know where I am. You don't have a clue.
Okay, so the safety car should turn off its light.
There we go.
Yep, we're going green. Yep, we're going green. 2-lap shootout.
Everyone watching, strap in. 2 laps. 2 laps of this 5.41 kilometer, 15 turn circuit. Oh, don't start accelerating now. You want to bunch up the field first.
Yeah.
Peyton, a 10-second time penalty for extending track limits. Oh, that is a massive rip for the Mercedes.
D-Swish with a not good start.
Oh, Billin, you should have bunched up the pack a little bit more. I mean, it's not a great start for the Toro Rosso driver, but D-Swish with the one lap.
Dorian Alpha already going down the inside of D-Swish.
But he has to serve
he does not finish it.
He has to serve a
drive-through.
So that's his race done. The Frenchman's race is done.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know if he'll get points anymore. I don't think he will.
D-Swish has a look down the inside of the Ferrari driver.
There's contact.
And Dorian goes around the outside into turn 4. Swish drops down the position on those fresh softs. Can he do anything? He has got 1.5 laps. Blinn, my goodness me, the race leader has left the session.
He lagged out. Oh my, he lagged out. No way.
Which means
Blinn, come back,
the Ferrari driver is technically in the lead. Unless, of course, Blinn comes back into the session, but his AI is going to be ridiculously slow. So, Ferrari now lead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ferrari's Grande Strategia. Retiring one of the Ferraris, and then mysteriously a Toro Rosso retires from the session. Dorian has to serve a drive-through. D-Swish is the closest driver here who has a chance of winning.
Oh my.
Or beating Sinister Al. Oh my goodness me. We got Sector 3 yellow flags. I think that's the McLaren. He spun.
Yeah.
So D-Swish overtakes his teammate. But
Dorian's not doing a drive-through.
Has he already served it?
Did he already do it? I think he might have already served it.
That shouldn't have counted, surely.
Down the inside.
That should not have counted under safety car conditions.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't. Could be wrong about that. And let's not forget about Kono either. He's in this as well for P4, just in P3
Blind's
now.
AI went in the pits.
Oh, contact between Swish and Kono. Oh my goodness me! Through the S's now. I
Blind went all the way down to P10 because of AI pit.
So that has ruined Blind's race, and if he can find a way back into the session, he will finish P10. But Dorian, he would have been disqualified as soon as he's crossed that finish line, because a drive-through won't work on the last lap. So he must have technically served it under safety car. But that shouldn't work.
I didn't see him do, so that's weird. I can look. No, it won't show if he did it.
If he served it or not. We'll see when they cross the finish line. D-Swish is too far behind Sinister.
Wait, no. Sinister has a 3-second penalty, though. Or no, not Sinister, Dorian. Along on top of the drive-thru.
Oh, of course. We can't.
So he might
so
still
who's
not
actually
win it.
going to win this race?
I don't know.
It's 20-second time penalty.
A 20-second time penalty?
For outside side. It's D-Swish. D-Swish wins the Grand Prix. What on earth?
What just happened?
D-Swish with Kono in P2. Oh my goodness me. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay, so
what?
D-Swish somehow, some way wins the Grand Prix with Kono in P2. Sinister Al must have had 3 or so seconds next to his name as well, as Dorian falls through the order. What a drive, though!
What just happened?
Oh my goodness. Kono made up 11 positions from P13 up to P2. What a superb drive from him. And fire upflow in the McLaren, making up 10 places as well. What on earth happened? That is the most brilliant ending to a Grand Prix I have ever seen.
I didn't know you could get a 20-second penalty. I thought it just disqualified you. When did they change that?
I thought it was a disqualification as well. Apparently not.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen,
So,
you're top 3. Okay. What on earth?
Okay, that was definitely wow. That was what an ending. So
we have got to have a look at those.
And I don't know who was third.
That was Sinister.
Sinister.
He must have had 3 seconds next to his name. Okay. I'm not even going to run down the list. I'm going to have a look at straight into incidents because I don't know how. Race director. Okay, so how many penalties does Sinister have? Oh,
Sinister with 3 seconds.
He got a penalty under safety car, it seems. Lap 25. I think that's when the safety car started.
Fire flow with 3 seconds. Dorian with 23. Log with 20. Gosh.
Oh my goodness. So D-Swish and Kono, both of them, no penalties at all. And what a drive from the Brit. P13 to P2. Up 11 spots. Lando Mando ends up finishing P4. Fire up flow P5, up 10. Dorian was a superb drive, but an unserved drive-through penalty results in him finishing P6. Log P7. Log P7! How did Log... Oh my god! Log had a horrendous race, and he comes home with points in P7.
I don't know what happened, to be honest, in those last 2 laps, because so much was happening.
And
I don't
Dolphin
understand.
P8, Blin, unfortunately for him, P9. And Ultimate Gamers, P10. Oh my goodness! What a race! What an ending to a Grand Prix. Ladies and gents, this is the start of Season 9. What a start!
Meg, who do we want to invite? We get 2 to 3 drivers to invite to the party for post-race.
Of course. I want to get D-Swish, I think, race winner. Makes it appropriate to get the race winner in here. Controller died. Let me... D-Swish... Dorian, I guess. And Connor would be a good one to interview. Oh my goodness me. What a conclusion to a Grand Prix. What a conclusion.
Wow, that was thank you for causing that safety car.
Oh,
Ferrari really bringing us some action at the end.
what a great ending to that. What a beautifully confusing ending. Oh my goodness. Oh, but I'd love to hear Connor's reaction to him finishing P2 after all that. Yep. Yep. I thought so. I looked at when he got the penalty, it was lap 25, and I was certain that was under safety car conditions. And yeah, I was really, wow. Wow. Okay. Because yeah, I didn't see that prompt come up.
Blinn. Gosh. Blinn saying what happened, the session disconnected. The game robbed him of his win.
Oh, that is so unfortunate for... He'd been leading pretty much all race.
He said 2 laps it kicks him out and won't let him return. He is fuming.
Oh, that is
So
super
upset
unfortunate.
about that.
It looked like a very, very solid race for Toro Rosso. They were first and third, and it looked like it was going to be a 1-2. And then Blinn mysteriously left the session. Oh, that's very unfortunate for him. But one positive, at least, for the Constructors' Championship, Toro Rosso winning, here at Bahrain, a superb drive from D-Swish. So, I don't think we'll be good. So Connor wants to do it. I'll see if I have him as a friend. I'm sure I do. There he is. I tell you what, we'll get Sinister actually in here so he can explain what happened. And we'll get D-Swish. I want to get D-Swish in here. Yep. Yep. Okay. I would like to hear this. But first of all, congratulations with P2. You must be ecstatic about that. What an ending. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Hmm. No. Oh.
Hear no one. So, Smeg, you have
I
to go back
just
into the
said
game.
all that and nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
God.
Nothing? Why on earth does...
Nothing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do it again. I'll do it in a shorter version this time.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you guys now. So,
Okay,
just do
you
a
can
shorter
hear me?
version real quick. Yeah,
Alright.
we can hear you.
So,
Just do a shorter version.
started P13th, got my qualifying screwed up by a person. We're not naming names until they're dealt with. Then, you know what, started at the back, just bided my time, seen a couple people got wing damage early, picked them off, kept people behind me, stayed with the front runners enough that I wasn't too far, but I wasn't so close. I was just going for a P5 at that time. Went on the hard tires on lap 13. Beautiful pace from there. Safety car come out. Thank you, Breeze. Thank you very much. Had brand new softs. I don't know if anyone had any brand new softs other than myself. Was ready to go. Blinn had his internet error. He'll talk about that after. So picked up that position. Sinister and that came together with D-Swish. I tried to pick off both of them. Wasn't able to because me and D-Swish came together, but I don't know if it was racing this or not. And yeah, luckily knew Dorian had the drive-through penalty. Didn't know Sinister had his penalty. Thought I was going to get P3. And then all of a sudden I seen I was in P2. And on my stream, if you watch it, I was freaking out like a little girl. So I am very happy. And honestly, I'm very happy because no one gave me any chance at all. Going into the season, everyone I've talked to told me I wouldn't even get a podium this year. Just try and finish races, get a top 10. That's what everyone was saying to me. So everyone that said that, thank you for doubting me. You got that monkey on my back, and now I got a P2. So thank you so much for that.
A superb drive.
That was the short version.
P13 to P2. Congratulations, mate. I think you deserve driver of the day, to be honest. I mean, to gain that many
I don't know, though.
places.
I think Blinn deserves it. I think he just got messed up by the game. Or
I know he got messed up by the game, but I still got P2 and went up 11 positions. 11. That's the most out of the race.
Kitten saying...
What?
Been 7th.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Kitten telling you to be happy with P2, you should have been 7th.
Kitten can say what he wants, so I don't really care.
Alright, so the next
you're not going to get a podium
to...
this year, so it's okay. You got one less thing than me. It's alright. Anyway, let's go on to Sinister Hour and Blinn. I want to hear that. I want to hear what happened to me.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, let's go to me.
Yep. Care to explain what happened? Just, yeah, please.
So, before the penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I won this race, basically. So under a safety car, in the corner at the start of Sector 3, right? The screwed up right-hander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I cut that just a tad while the field slowed down for a safety car, right? Just by a hair. And it gave me 3 seconds. So obviously, I didn't gain an advantage from it because the field slowed down.
Yep.
And at that point, I think on Delta, I think I was almost like a full second up on Delta. So I gained no advantage at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send it in, and I'm going to get it.
But you might not, though. It all depends on the stipulation, because under safety car rules, if you do cut any corner, they're very much more strict. I understand you were trying to avoid someone, but you have to show in the video clip if you were that far over. Like, if you were just...
Someone cut it.
Some difficulties there, obviously. But, yeah, so what happened was, I think I put about 2 tires over the curb and gained no advantage from it at all. Yeah. So I'm going to try and send that in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get my race win back.
Well, it was superb.
I kind of want to know what happened to Blinn, too, to be honest with you.
Well, Blinn is
he was winning the race.
Glenn, are you there, mate? I would love to hear what you have to say
Hey
about
guys.
leading pretty much the whole race, having a brilliant battle with Breezy. It was
That was Blinn. I have to give you props. That was amazing, amazing.
that was a
Thanks,
superb.
guys. I mean, it's just so frustrating. I think I drove a super clean, like, perfect race pretty much from start to finish. I had a little bit of doubt about my strategy because when I came out again on the softs, I was like third, and pretty much I was like, alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up to first, I might be second. But when the safety car came out, that pretty much flipped everything around for me, so that definitely helped me out. And I just wanted to clarify, it wasn't my internet. This is the first time that I see something like this happening. Whenever I got disconnected before by the internet, it usually says something like, you got disconnected, you had an internet error, something along
Not
those
error,
lines.
yeah.
Yep.
Now it just said, the session no longer exists. And I had perfect internet, I couldn't even join back in, the invite was gone, everything was gone, and I mean, it's just absolutely frustrating because
Wow.
up until that point, I think I was pretty much a good contender to take the win.
Oh yeah.
So the session
was
for
out of
you
it.
just completely disappeared.
Yeah, it just said it no longer exists, and it just completely disappeared, so it's almost like I got kicked out.
I've had that happen before. What it is if there is like if you have a slight lag, but it doesn't pick up again, or there's a glitch in the game. Sometimes it's only happened to me once, but it has happened. You just go either you stay in the session and you're on your own and everyone else is left, or it's you get kicked out and everyone is in still. I've had it happen on both of those. So yeah, I understand your frustration. And I was out of it, man. I was like P6 at the time, and I wasn't even anywhere near you. That safety car saved my behind.
Yeah, it would have been me and Swish 1 and 2 would have been a
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah, it would have
front
been a
row.
very good day.
Although
for
D-Swish is a little bit too aggressive. I've seen a couple of people had some...
Well, I gotta say, I've raced with him in a couple of other leagues, and he's an amazing driver. He's really, really fast. He's really clean.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't had much time in the last little while to drive and race. That's like one of the reasons that our other league pretty much came to an end.
Yeah.
And then I went to AOR and now TCR and like anything else that I can find to race in. So, yeah, I mean, it's the first race of the season, so there's a lot more to go. I'm gonna hope that I don't have this stupid error ever again.
I don't know
And
where you finished either. I don't know if you finished
I
the
think it was like 10th or something.
Yeah, I
so
think you were
whatever,
still
I got
gonna
a
be in the
point out of
points.
this whole effort.
You know what? Saying that, my teammate got screwed too, so don't be too beat up on yourself. He's pretty upset too. He got...
And, yeah, I mean, Breezy,
had,
that was a great battle. He's
Oh, yeah.
like, I got a little bit bumped into the hairpin coming onto the second straight, but like other than
He
that,
damaged
we
his
had an
wing.
amazing battle throughout like the whole race.
Yes,
Oh,
yes you
wow.
did.
Is that everyone? I
Yeah.
think we've ticked everyone off.
Yep. That's
For
everyone.
I think so.
So.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
can I just say one more thing before you go?
Go right ahead.
I just want to say big ups to my teammate. I did the finish for him because he got screwed by a Williams driver who didn't want to slow down on the safety car and was riding his behind the whole time and decided to damage his wing on his tire and gave him a puncture when he should have been fighting for the vitriol after a great race. So I appreciate that very much from that driver. I really hope they look at it, and I really hope they give something because that's not fair to him. He got completely and utterly bombed, and we would have had, at the time, probably a top 3 and a 6th place, which would put us first in the points. So we kind of got our points screwed as well. So yeah, not too happy with that. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm out.
But a lot of positives and a lot of negatives coming out of this race. What a superb way to start off a season. This is only the first race of Season 9. Tomorrow night, we've got the Gold Championship. And you thought this was intense. It's going to get even more so. Oh, I can't wait. What a way to start off a season. Thank everyone so much for watching. And thank you to Case in Your Face. A superb commentary stint with you, mate. It was absolutely fantastic and a pleasure to have you alongside.
Well, thank you. I don't know really what to say.
But until
Thanks
tomorrow
for the
night,
commentary, guys.
until tomorrow night, I've been
And
the
you'll
Smeg.
see me tomorrow.
Oh, here we go.
That's right. That's right.
Until
Guys got gold.
tomorrow. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I've been the Smeg, and good night.